Took this trade in the A period when it looked like we were sweeping that overnight low, which is the orange line. You can see how the A period dipped down below it and then sprung back above it. I wouldn't want to see any more extension to the downside really on the A period, but I was giving it a little bit of room. I thought there was a chance that we would kind of challenge the highs from yesterday, basically, if we could make it back through that profile. So I'm taking my first one right there at the open because I figured it would kind of, react there. So I wanted to get one off, and that was about 40 ticks. So I finally get up here and it takes out my first one. So that was about 40 ticks on that first one, close to it. Then I took a second one there. Now I really wanted to see this kind of rip through here, but you did have that POC from yesterday. That's why I have that target there. It almost takes me out. I can't tell you how many times this happens to me within a few ticks. So I just need to get better at, front running areas, I guess. And then I was looking at that POC, the overnight POC there. You can see how it's the bulkier part of that volume profile as well. But it actually it doesn't, in the A period, it doesn't get up there. And I did take the E period pullback, and that ended up making its way up to that overnight high. So that was a nice trade too. Basically, it was rotating, which is what it ends up doing here. And then when it pulled down and it broke that rotation to the upside, I took that E period. And I actually bought the pullback on the E period. Here I'm just kind of, I feel like it's working. So, I had the A period dip down there. They rejected that. And when it swept that overnight low, I was kind of automatically thinking that we would head for the overnight high. And like I said, in the E period, we did that. It just, obviously I was hoping for it to happen here, but you can see how the A period dipped down, like I said. And then if your B period stepped down, and then if you got up a little bit and your C period would step down, and you'd start to one single time frame to the upside. Here I didn't like the way that A period kind of went up and got rejected out of there. So I started taking contracts, and it started to look like it was going to kind of start to rotate. I just didn't like how it wasn't sure where it wanted to go, basically, or didn't seem that sure. At the very least, I thought I could, maybe C period would pull back and I'd have another entry, which ultimately happened, but it happened in E period. I'm still getting these off at, 45. I think one of them's at about 52 ticks. So I'm still longer than my normal trade, even with these, even taking it where I didn't intend to take it. Just took another one there. That was about 47, 48, 50 ticks, something like that. Like I said, I thought I'd get these off. And if it did get into that next time period, I thought it would happen in C period. Maybe it pull down to that low volume node there at in the volume profile, and then move higher. And then you can see we're sweeping that. The value area high there, but you're sweeping that POC from yesterday. So right there, I kind of felt like, we might get a decent pullback. So right in here, I take this last one. Right there is where I was thinking that, C period might pull back to, right in there. You can see this does react to that area, kind of pointing it out there. I thought we'd at least make it back to that higher part of that node. It does take me out right there.